now you're cold because he likes ice. My dog likes ice. Anyway. Hi, how are you today? Good, good. So I have a confession to make. Yesterday, I know, was a little bumpy, and that's because that's the first time I've ever done that, which is the chakra alignment with the triplicates and the cones. So I'm integrating new things I'm learning. Those are real things, and we're going to touch on them again today. But I want to talk about sunlight, seeing, and the universal energy field, which is what we were feeding in through those cones. Just a little bit to clarify. Today's a sunny day, and I am going to do a little cut-in showing you one of my stretches where I ended up with my face in the sunlight. And, you know, you can't look at the sun directly, but what you can do is you can let the sun shine on your face and then kind of defocus or, you know, squint your eyes a little bit. And the sun just went away, so I can't do it. But you close your eyes down so you're not getting so much light, and either there's so much light that it's easy enough to do off your eyelashes, or if it's not that sunny, sometimes you have to like look out into the sky. But you kind of got to have a dark background. So I'm looking into the shadow of a tree, and you can do it one eye at a time or both eyes. Here comes the sun again. And so I'm just looking for those streaks of sun, and I'm looking at, you know, from where I am 10 feet above the sun, there's this fabulous streak of white light with color in it. Okay? And you have, as the sun gets brighter, which it's doing right now, you got to kind of look farther away because you don't want to hurt your eyes. And that's also where you can start seeing those colors that are coming in. And as you meditate more and more, you can take a little time, like after you meditate, go out into the world where you can get the sun on your face and do this. And then while you've got it dialed in to see the color streaks in the sunlight streaks safely, say to your mind, orange, and see what happens to the color you're looking at. And then switch the color. And then just look and wait. See what happens to the prism of light. So that's just an amazingly mind-blowing thing. You have to do it after you're warmed up, though. You know, even just when you're, right now I'm doing it through a window too. You know, it's better if I'm actually out in the world, but there's no problem. I'm going to try it right now. Can't get any color. So, you know, it has to do with what's in the sunlight, whether there's any color currently or not. Those are the mechanics. Try it. Then along the same lines, when we are talking about, hi Sammy, when we are talking about light coming in through our prana tubes and all these running throughout in crazy eights throughout our chakras, the light is very much metaphoric with a flow of a thread or a stream of water, or, you know, there's a filament image that's moving that we are dealing with in terms of how to visualize the light. And so that's there. The universal energy field is balls, little tiny balls, and there's exercises that took me a couple of months to dial in Barbara Brannan's book Hands of Light, that involves seeing these balls. They're a lot like floaters in your eyes in that they're totally translucent. And the thing is, they're completely spherical, and they vary in size from little tiny to quite heavy, and they often are filled in with black or like all the way or with a dot. And so in order to start seeing the universal energy field, what you have to do is not move your eyes, and there has to be some light. You can't see it as good in the city, period. And you can't see it as good. It doesn't move as fast, and it's harder on a cloudy day. I do see them on cloudy days for sure. And once you train yourself to see it, one of the things that happens is you see it all the time when you're driving, because what is required, the kind of defocusing it takes to see it, is that you have to pick a patch of the sky you can actually look at without burning your eyes. And, you know, if there's a little blue sky, it's a little better than clouds, but it doesn't really matter. But learning how to not move your eyes is so hard. It's just incredible. It took me about 2 hours, and I just about gave up. I went to the different parts of my yard, and mostly I just learned that I couldn't sit still that long. But you pick one spot and you stay with it until you're defocusing yourself enough, and these little balls float in from the sky and the trees kind of eat them. That's the best I can tell you. When you look at the tree line, you never see any except they float. To find them out in the world, just look above the tree lines and you'll start to notice them coming in. Since I've gotten good at it, I've seen them in my house. Today, for instance, they are tiny. They are little tiny, and they are in my house, which isn't everyday stuff. They are mostly, you see them outside. There's scientific evidence about the protons that come in from the sun that actually look like these. So instead of a stream, a filament of light coming in to your cones, you're actually going to picture a bunch of little balls. Anything from the size of a grain of sand to like a tennis ball. Look for the universal energy field, play with some sunlight. It feeds into the whole clarity of what you're doing. We're going to do a whole workout today with the 14 breaths, and then we're going into the same chakra alignment we did yesterday to see if I can smooth it out. We'll start with warm-up breaths, sedative breathing, 4 in, 2 16 outs, 2 24 outs. Here we go. 4 in, 16 out. 1, 5, 10, 15 and out. Breathe in. Out on 16. 5, 10, out. Breathe in. Hard and fast on 4. Breathe out even slower on 24. Here we go. 15. Keep going. Out, 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 out. Push it up, push it up, push it out. And breathe in. 24. Nice and smooth. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've created a vacuum by that very exercise. 6 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, breathe out, hold your breath. Eyes down and in, up, pulse, in between. Clear your mind. We'll try to keep up. First finger and thumb together, pranic breathing, nice and deep. Breathe in, breathe out. Hold your breath, eyes down and in, down and up and in, and pulse. Next finger, breathe in. Breathe out. Eyes down and in, up and in, pulse. Next finger and thumb. On the in ride, switch into the down ride. Eyes down and in while you hold your breath. Up, pulse. Pinky and thumb. And out. Hold your breath, eyes down and in, down and up, pulse. First finger and thumb again. Breathe out. Eyes down and in, down and up, pulse. Last one, next finger. Breathe out. Eyes down and in while you hold your breath. Up and in. Pulse. 2 fingers together with your thumb. Breathe in while you open the tubes and filaments of life come from below and to make a light ball in your belly button. Breathing in, the ball expands while you pour light on. Someone turned on the faucets and a ball of light is blowing up right here. Breath 8. The ball gets bigger and bigger. It breathes just full size on the end of 8. Gets more intense, more bright. That ball of light you're carrying in your belly. On breath 9, it turns from white to gold. And light gets more intense, just stabilize it. Breathe in on breath 10. Resist the breath and blow it up to a ball around yourself. Breath 11 and 12 and 13 is to stabilize this sphere. Breathe in. You stabilize the sphere by concentrating on a triangle between your 2 fingers and your third eye. 3, 6, 9. Breath 12 in, breath 12 out. Light keeps pouring in from the tubes, in through your belly button, and spraying all over the inside of this golden ball you're sitting inside of. Breath 13. And breathing in, you're stabilizing it through the triangle inside it. Prepare to change your mudras to breath 14. We take the attachment to your belly and move it to your heart on the breath in. 14, go. And release. You know, it's fast and hard, but it makes you, it delivers you right to the 4th dimension. Self-love pouring in from the sky, from the earth, surrounding you. If thoughts disturb you about your regular reality, you just gently escort them out. Everything about this reality is super gentle. So why don't we just normalize our breathing, relax. We're going to start by thinking about your heart and opening your heart to the world, to yourself, and just spending a minute in your heart in pure 4th dimensional love. So while we're there, we're going to take a ride around the chakras with triples, rails, and cones. You have a red ball in the cradle of your pelvis, and it is spinning to the right. It represents your feelings of safety, of your very security for your being. Spin it to the right. It's red. It has 2 friends that are a couple inches above, to the front and back of it. There they are. Separate them out. They all turn to the right. There's 3 of them in a row. Now add the cones, which also spin to the right, but they point out and they touch that middle one. The whole mechanism. And now picture balls from the outside, front and back, pouring in from the universe through those cones, and then snap the whole thing back into one ball that you're going to leave, spinning right to the red to the right. Now that we've cleaned it with the universal energy field, we're going to take that filament of light off of it, a thread of light that goes through your hip, your thigh, your knee, your calf, your ankle, out the bottom of your foot, into the molten center of the earth. Spend a few minutes with liquid red rock, and then come back up to the surface of the earth, into the bottom of your left foot, your ankle, your calf, your knee, your thigh, left hip, and you have just anchored it back to the red, to the right spinning ball. It is similar in size to the universal energy field balls that you poured into it, but you have collapsed. Well, it's not that you've collapsed it, you've let go of your visualization of that structure and you're back in one ball. We're moving up one to your second chakra. It's orange. It spins to the left because it is feminine and magnetic. It is where your creativity, your inner child live. It's where you play from. Orange. Think of your favorite orange. Sunset, sunrise, tiger lilies. Nice. Now it has two friends. Pop them out like a little tent. Boom, boom, on the rails, in front of you, back of you. Your willpower, your emotional body. Orange, with your physical body spinning to the left. Now add the cones. A cone here goes in and touches the middle one, and the same thing from behind. A wide cone in the back that the tips of the cone meet in the middle chakra. Now pour the universal energy field, which is little balls of translucent floating orbs, into the cones. Let it touch and spin and clean that orange left spinning ball right behind your navel. And now collapse the whole thing back into one orange spinning ball. So there's really three that are all together. Physical, emotional, mental. Mental is the outer one. We got a crazy 8 opportunity here, going to the left on the top with the orange, going to the right with the red, red, orange, red, orange, red, orange. Make a crazy 8, a filament of light, and take a minute to think how much that looks like a DNA strand. All right, shake it off. Up one. Your central sun is right between your ribs. It's yellow. It's a ball. It spins to the right because it's electric masculine. It is our energy source. If you are struggling with energy, you have a third chakra thing to work on. I was working on my third chakra. Maybe I'll cut it in right here and show you a stretch where, anyway, anybody's third chakra could really use this. Spin it to the right, pop out 2 other yellow balls, one in front, one in back. You got 3 in a row, all spinning to the right. Add the cones. The universal energy field comes in, little tiny balls, smaller balls today, if you want to match up with the energy of the day. Pour it in through both sides into that central yellow spinning ball. And then collapse it all into one. Physical, emotional, mental. To the right with the yellow, to the left with the orange, to the right with the red, red to the right, yellow to the orange to the left, yellow to the right. Now just up and down. Yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow. That's funny. My legs are going numb. How are yours? Make yourself comfortable. I don't really believe in this sitting still in a yogic position. I never got that part of it. All right, so there you are. You have 3 connected, spinning, aligned balls that have just been cleaned by the universal energy field. Now you want to go up to your heart. Oh, the heart. I have a nice piece of moldavite here over my heart. Connect my heart with my higher self. spins to the left. Might be bigger than the other ones. You might want to size it up. You might want to leave it larger. I say size it up. We're going for alignment here today. I think a heavy heart is one of the things that topples the system really bad. So let's lighten up our hearts. Less size, buoyant, love in your chest, green, spinning to the left. Pop-up tent of the triplets, one in front, one in back. See all three green in a row through your body. Add the cones. Pour in the universal energy field from the front and the back to your heart. What are your shoulder blades doing right now? Make sure they're not blocking it from the back. Very nice. Pour in little balls of light into those cones. It's not light, it's translucent energy. It's very different than light, so that's why it's important to understand it's a different medium. I'm feeling some strange things in whatever's mixing in. And, I think it's just because I had a hard week in the heart area. So try to make sure you're not physically blocking it. Collapse the tent back in. Cones, extra balls all into one in the middle, spinning to the left. We're going down one on the yellow, spinning to the right. We're going down one on the orange, spinning to the left, and down one on the red, spinning to the right. Red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right, green to the left. Down and up, me saying colors, make sure you get the spin right. Green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, 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 green. Sometimes you can shake off yourself with speed. So that's what I was doing there. I was trying to just lose my whatever thoughts are making me stop. But just like in practicing scales and music and stuff, we're going for a nice even performance on these. We now have the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of our physical body aligned to our astral plane, which is our heart, which is the bridge to the spiritual plane. We're moving up one on the tower to the sky. It is in your throat. It is a blue ball and it spins to the left. It is your truth. Let's do my favorite exercise of picturing yourself laying in the grass flat up to the sky, and you are the exact center of the earth with a complete 360 view of a dome. It's like you're inside a snow globe. And you can see the entire world sky, not a cloud in it, all blue. And now you're going to spin that like it's a wheel around you. You stay still and the blue sky spins to the right around you. And now you're going to hit a switch in the back of your neck. And it's going to be like a big wind that the Ghostbusters collect ghosts with a big suction. It's just going to spin right into the vortex of your throat. Now, pop-up tent time. 3 balls, one in front, one we started with, one in back, all spinning to the right, evenly sized. Add the cones. Pour in the universal energy balls to your truth, to your illumination, to how clearly you can communicate today. And let's just realize it's not just about what you say and think, it's about how you listen. Communication involves both activities. Picture the little universal energy field going in through the cones and the triplicate balls. Collapse those down into one ball. You have your physical, emotional, mental. Spin it to the right. Climbing the rails. Sky blue to the right. Green to the left. Orange to the, yellow to the right. Orange to the left. Red to the right. red, orange, yellow, green, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Well, you try it. It's not that easy. But it's all, there's just no wrong moves. I mean, look at me, I'm doing it here on videotape for you, and I don't even edit it that much. Nothing is that spooky or precious about our concentration here. You just do it, and then you do it again. Moving up one to our third eye, our pineal gland, the tip of your balancing triangle. Little bit of a picture of an eye, that pyramid, that Egyptian thing with the eye and the pyramid, so clear right there to me today. But it's a dark blue. It is spinning to the left because it is magnetic feminine. It is your doorway to the cosmos. You can keep it closed and you can open it. It is yours. Maybe something in between is kind of nice. A nice screen door that lets the cosmic wind through without it being a full Monty wide open door, which can be unsafe. You don't want to leave yourself hanging out there. So spin your cosmic twilight blue, dark blue ball to the left in your forehead. Pop up tent, one in front, one in back. There's 3 of them. They're all spinning to the left. They're all the same size. They're all the same color. Add the cones, and then the balls of the universal energy field get fed through your willpower, through your emotions, into your physical main current where your center chakra lives. Clean that stuff up. Suck it back into one ball. We have our physical, emotional, mental. Spinning to the left. Oh, wow. I kind of like this cone thing. Here we go. We're up top on the dark blue, going down one to the light blue in your throat, spinning to the right, spinning to the left, the green, love in your heart. Spinning to the right is your sun in your rib cage. Spinning to the left is your creativity in your gut. And all the way down is your root chakra, red. Spinning to the right is your safety. Let's go up and down. I'm just going to say colors. You get the spin right. I'll pick up speed. Red to the right. Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Let's start up on top. I like going down and up and down and up. So let's start up dark blue in the cosmic door. Spinning to the left. Dark blue, sky blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, dark blue, sky blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, dark blue. I'm getting there. You got to admit I'm getting there. That was like the smoothest one I ever did. I like working with you guys. Here we go. Purple on top. I did find out something cool. That all the chakras emit light that is different colors. It's separate from your aura. But one of the reasons Buddhists who take a claim of poverty do nothing but build things in 14 karat and up gold is because the purple spiritual chakra emits gold light. I try to forgive them for it, but I still think 14 karat gold light, or gold material for people with a vow of poverty is a conflict for me. But now I understand it a little bit because it has to do with when your purple chakra is going good. You know, gold light was probably the Buddha's thing in terms of all the time, and so that represents him, the gold. But still, light isn't the same as rock, and I'm kind of into more basic cornfield rocks than I am chasing gold nuggets. Purple up on top, spinning to the right. It is your pure spiritual self. It's electric, it's electric and masculine. Size it right. We're going to make 3 of them, 1 in front, 1 in back. We're going to add cones. The universal energy field is going to flow into it. Picture lots of little balls from front and behind hitting the wide part of the cone with those outer chakras that the tips of the cone meet. You can see it all clearly. Just let it happen. And now we'll collapse it back into one ball. A clean, mine's kind of violet, purple, spinning to the right. Going down 1 on the dark blue, spinning to the left. Going down 1 on the sky blue, spinning to the right. Going down 1 on the green, spinning to the left. Going down 1 on the yellow, spinning to the right. Down 1 orange, spinning to the left. Down 1 red, spinning to the right. Here we go. You get the spin, I say the color. Red to the right, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, dark blue, purple, dark blue, sky blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, dark blue, purple, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, dark blue, sky blue, purple, dark blue, sky blue, green, yellow, orange, red. All right, that wasn't as good, but we did start from the bottom. Give me one more shot, and we're gonna start up top. So we're spinning to the right, the purple. Here we go. Purple, dark blue, sky blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, dark blue, purple, dark blue, sky blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, dark blue, purple. Isn't that weird that that makes such a difference where I start? I could talk about that, but I think we've done enough today. I think I've worn the dog out, and we got to cover the basics every day, but there is such a never-ending field. I want to make sure, too, that you are Googling stuff about the chakras and their meaning, because I'm so just getting you on the board with visualization that learning things about the emotional context, like if your red chakra, root chakra is clogged, this is what happens in terms of behavior, and those sorts of things are all out there. You just got to Google about it. So study up on that part, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.